Hey guys, so somebody wrote to me on a dating app, and his message was, I'm probably not what you're looking for, but, and then, whatever compliment or whatever he said to me after. And I was really thrown off by the message because I felt like in him saying, I'm probably not what you're looking for, he is already downplaying whatever he's like, which I have no idea. He also makes it sound like he's okay to go for someone that wouldn't be looking for him. And it made me not attracted to him before I even got a chance to get to know him. The crazy thing about all of this was that in reading the rest of his profile, it's very simple. Like, you can't get a lot out of what is written on those profiles. They don't give you a lot of space. It's just like a prompt and an answer. In reading that and seeing that he was looking for an actual relationship and ideally a life partner, which is what I'm looking for, I clicked match. Like, I liked him. And in order for two people to be able to chat, you have to both like each other. In his ideal relationship, he did say ideally he's looking to have kids, but he's willing to meet people and make friends along the way. So I've talked a lot about the law of attraction. And even though I was confused about his message to me saying I'm probably not what you're looking for, even though I could see that I'm probably not what he's looking for because he said he ideally wants kids, I still clicked match. So I am not saying he's the problem. I'm saying I am also the problem. Why were we both willing to settle for less than what we actually want? Anyway, the universe works in crazy ways. We ended up having a conversation. He seemed to really enjoy our first conversation and wanted to chat afterwards later that same evening. So I was like, sure. And then I just ended up asking him about what he meant when he said, I'm probably not what you're looking for. And he's quite a bit younger than me. And so he thought that I would probably be looking for someone closer to my age. But very quickly, I found it interesting that I was like, well, it sounds more like I am not what you're looking for. And even though we had an amazing conversation, he had said, I'd like to continue chatting and I'll talk to you tomorrow if. It was really interesting because this morning he messaged me and said, I thought about what you said, because I basically told him, I feel like you're not giving yourself enough credit when you say I'm probably not what you're looking for. And it makes me really sad that you would say, because his response when I said, well, why are you okay to be matching with someone who is not, I wouldn't be giving you kids or the family or the ideal relationship that you want. And he said, because over the years, he's realized that maybe his ideal isn't out there. And in a roundabout way, it kind of came across like he would settle for less. not that he was insulting me and saying I was less, but I'm less than what he wants because I can't offer him what he ideally wants. So I said to him last night, it makes me really sad that you are, that you have decided that your ideal is not out there. And I don't think you should give up on your ideal. It's not going to insult me. It would actually make me very happy if you decided that you want to believe that your ideal partner is out there. And unless you decide that she is out there, you're not going to get her. And so this morning he wrote to me and he said, I really thought about what you said last night. And I think you're right that I maybe need to open up the hope that my ideal partner is out there and I do want kids. And yeah, it was an amazing situation because then I realized, like, what the hell was I thinking matching with someone that is not my ideal? Because he wrote that he wants kids. I'm not going to be able to give him that. He told me that now he doesn't think his ideal is out there. I don't want to be with someone that doesn't think his ideal is out there because that means that he is settling for me. And I don't want that energy. I don't want to half-ass anything. Like, that would mean I would be coming to a relationship with this knowing that this person actually doesn't want what I can or can't offer. It doesn't match with what this person wants. But he's decided that because his desires don't actually exist, oh well, what the hell, I could possibly open up to the idea with matching with Tasleem. No, thank you. He did not say it in any insulting way. He actually was very, very good about the way he went about it. And if I had any play in his deciding to, believe again in his ideal, I am really happy about that. But forget him because I don't know him. And I'm remembering me, and I just really realized, like, I cannot half-ass things. I cannot half-ass a relationship. I'm not going to go into something thinking, oh, well, I'm choosing this person because they are not my ideal, but I don't really think that my ideal exists anymore. No, thank you. And the thing is that I realized that in the past, I thought I was making sure that I don't half-ass things. But what I was doing was putting so much of my full attention on the wrong people, the wrong places, the wrong environments. And I was being fully in something that was wrong for me. So now I'm going to make sure that I don't half-ass things. And that means that I am going to be so selective about who I put in my surroundings, who I allow in my surroundings, who I allow myself to give time and energy to. And I'm not going to be trying to people please everyone because that's what makes it so that you cannot live a full life. You cannot put yourself fully into everyone or everything when you decide, oh, everyone deserves my attention. No, everyone does not deserve your attention. Everyone does not deserve your time. I told this guy I'm not looking for friendship. I am looking for a relationship, so I don't want to keep in touch. It's just my decision. Someone else might have decided something differently, and he was very respectful of that. But I cannot I don't have the energy to put my full self into everyone and everything. I have so many regrets of trying to do that and not realizing that my mom was and should have been my main priority, and she should have received my full attention, and I wasn't there fully for her. And I cannot change that now, but I can learn from it and realize that I'm not going to try to people please everyone like I did in the past. I'm going to make sure I please myself, choose my right surroundings. I don't want to live a life where I'm not giving my full self. In one of my last videos, I said I was going to do something courageous and give someone a gift and be really open about what I actually wanted to give instead of holding back. I don't want to hold back in my life. And the thing is that we sometimes learn that holding back is better because you don't want to give too much and give to the wrong people and have people take advantage of you. But I think the missing piece is that you could make sure that you live a fully, like, you give the way that you want to give and be open the way that you want to give and live a full life where you give fully of yourself by making sure that you are not, that you're selective about who's around you. I don't want to hold back what I feel, what I want, what I desire, who I want to be with. I don't want to hold back from that. And if someone around me behaves in a way that makes me feel like I should hold back, they're not my person. And that doesn't go just for romantic relationships, for friendships. You know, I'm not saying overdo the giving and put your traumas and dramas onto your friends and people around you and expect them to just be there and handle all of it. No, I'm just saying that I did not come to this planet in this lifetime to live half. I don't want to live a half life. There was an amazing poem actually out there about this. I'm going to find it and share it in one of my next videos. And it's all about like not living a half life. I did not come here to live a half life. I bet you did not come here to live a half life. I want to make sure that by the time I come to the end of this life, I know I can say I lived fully. I'm no more half-assing anything. I don't have the energy to put my full self in everything. So I'm going to choose very carefully what is around me, who I choose to spend time with, where I go, what I do. And yeah, I just needed to say that. I'm choosing my stride, my tribe. I'm choosing to honor my desires fully, fully, fully. And I hope the universe heard me because I felt that in my body when I said it. And thank you for giving me a place to put this out there. Let me know what you are wanting to do fully, full out now and for the rest of your life, because I am so tired of half-assing anything. I cannot come to this world like that. It feels so phony to me. It feels like I'm wasting my time and energy when I only come to something as half of myself. And the person that allows me to fully be myself and loves that full self of me is going to be my person. Thanks for listening.